Okay, well, you ready?
Give me a walk in, yeah?
Yeah, come on, walk in. Look at that. God, introduce your colleague. I better join him.
Hi, this is Jared with Max. Jared is the CEO and one of the founders of MegaCrop.
Eric, so can you just repeat that, because it's a directional mic, so we might not hear it. Just introduce yourself so that everyone from CropTec and Darlene and everyone knows who you are, because you got a really exciting business, and we want people to find out more about you and your colleagues. Far away, tell us all about you.
So I'm Jared, one of the co-founders of MegaCrop, and we're a crop modeling company, and we're here today at CropTec 2022.
So if it's okay, cameraman, just go back a little bit. I love you always have to direct the cameraman.
Sure.
So you've got a really interesting background. If it's okay, just give us a bit of a highlight of your background, because we have a lot of graduates dialed in, and they're also quite keen, interested as to new entries into the market. It's not like that you come from a dairy farm in Somerset, is it?
No.
What's your background?
So my background is I'm actually a recovering consultant. Previously used to work at Deloitte, used to touch on things like infrastructure advisory work and private equity post-merger integration, that kind of stuff. So I was a consultant, basically, back in the city.
Okay, and that's why I think it's really exciting having the likes of yourself with what you've created with your business, because if there's anything that we do need in this sector is more intellectual horsepower. It's not that we don't have that in the sector, but there's a number of people in the sector, all they know is this area. So to have your expertise come in and look at it with a fresh light is, I think, very beneficial. It's going to be very beneficial to everyone. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. But we have to say that it's very hard to replace the kind of experience of people walking fields with 20 years, 30 years, 40 years of experience.
Yeah.
And it's if we could, we'd just phone all the farmers we could and have them doing nothing but walking fields all day.
Yeah.
But we can't do that. But we can help them be in more places at once.
Okay, but there's one thing I've learned over the last couple of years is this word collaboration. So if we got that expertise from the farming side and the expertise that you and your colleagues are bringing in,
yes,
and we can bolt it together, it's going to be of benefit to everyone. So a MegaCrop, go on, give us an elevator pitch. What is it? How does it? What is it?
Sure. So we are the collaborative crop model that helps our growers to build resilience. So we're collaborative in several senses of the word. That means we're collaborative in the sense that when they have a problem, they can come to us and we can solve that problem with them. And then we verify it with them and we road test it with them. And then that's the stuff that we give to our farmers and our growers. And then that's what they get to use in the field. But it's also collaborative in the sense that it's not just some black box solution that doesn't iterate over time. It changes with them over time. So as they change the way they do things, as they change their methodologies, it will iterate those models that it reflects with them.
Wow.
And then we help them build resilience, because being efficient is great, but you can also be fragile. We want to help people be robust enough to also just deal with the slings and arrows of being in agriculture generally.
Okay, so fantastic. We're based in Peterborough today at CropTec. Great show. It's great that you're here. But are you just looking at a radius of 25 miles of Peterborough, or are you looking at just the UK to give your solutions, or are you looking globally? Who do you want to who do you want to engage with you?
We've got clients all over the world. So we've got clients in California, Texas, Canada, Zambia, South Africa, UK, Eastern and Western
Your
Europe.
accent nearly changed as you went from country to country. Though.
I spend all day talking to people across, Will, who's holding the camera, was living in Bulgaria not so very long ago.
Fluent Russian speaker.
Yeah. We've got sales guys all the way out to West Texas.
Yeah.
So I'm on with all of them every day. So if you do hear my accent change, it might be that might be why.
No worries. So let's just hold the hand of the people listening in. Why and how can they engage with you? That horrible expression. ROI. What's the return of investment? They're going to. How can they engage with you? What are they actually going to see fundamentally? How can you benefit them?
Well, it depends on what they're growing on their fields and who they are. But our customers tend to be crop input suppliers, independent agronomists, or large farmers. If they come to us, we can help them in several ways. So if they're arable side of things, we can predict their crop stages for them. We can forecast when disease pressure is going to affect their fields. So in 12 days, you will have this type of septoria affecting your winter wheat crop. Yep. Right? We can tell them not just which fields, but where within their fields are struggling and require time and attention from them. We can statistically score the effect of different interventions for them. Yep. And they can do all their crop scouting in there. And we've got also hourly weather forecasting at a per field level. But if they're on the dairy side of things, we've got a biomass forecasting engine. So it'll tell you how much biomass is in kilograms dry matter per hectare is in each of your fields today, but also how much you're going to have in 5-6 days time.
Okay, so my view is that people have got to be curious. They've got to contact the likes of yourself and MegaCrop and colleagues. For you to find out what their issues are, what their problems are, and what the potential solution is that you can give them.
Yeah, because there's a lot we can do, but if they come to us with their problems, we can tell them how we can be helpful.
Okay, and where I think it's exciting is that the more people that you get onto on with you, the more learning that you're going to create for the system and for them. So everyone benefits?
Yeah, absolutely. Like the more people we have access to, the more solutions we can come up with, the more we can continue to test and iterate ourselves over time.
Yeah.
But honestly, like once they're on our platform, those models become field level specific. So it is built specifically for them.
Yeah. Okay. And how do you find out more about you?
Yeah, well, they can come to our website at megacrop.com, or they can come down to the booth here at CropTec and they can meet either myself, Will, or Brett.
Again, I've said this a number of times. That's why I'm so excited about this sector, to have people like yourself coming in from a different perspective with fresh thinking and deploying that intelligence and collaborating with everyone else that's already in the sector is going to be a huge benefit for all, and eventually the end consumer as well.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, we'll show off our cameraman. Go on, Will, thank you. Excellent. Well done, chaps.
Like and subscribe.